Hello beautiful, this is Crystal from Valentine Kisses. If you don't know me, I have a beauty blog, the Valentine Kisses beauty blog, which I'll link below. But I'm just getting started in the YouTube world, so sorry if my videos aren't the most perfect right now. I'll get the hang of it. But I'm about to do a blog post on product empties, so I thought I would just make a video too, and maybe that would just be easier and simpler. I love watching product empty videos, so hopefully you'll enjoy this. I'm going to go through it as quick as I can because I have quite a few products. Sorry, I said I don't like that. Anyway, here we go. So I'm going to start with primers. So I have the Too Faced Primed and Poreless primers. This is the original. I have 2 tubes. These are half the size of the original. I've used this one up like as squaz out as much as I could. This one probably still has a tiny bit more. I love this primer. It's one of my top 3 favorite primers ever. I've already repurchased a full size, actually just recently with my Sephora VIB 15% off. So I do recommend those. Next up is the Mercier Foundation Primer, which I also have a smaller tube. So I have the full size and a smaller sample size tube. Both of them I've used up completely. I really like this primer. It was one of the first high-end primers that really performed well for me. It made my makeup last longer and just look really, really beautiful. So I would recommend that primer, but I still like the Too Faced one better. Next up is the Lancome Tinted Ultra 24 Hour. I don't even know if I say that right. This is in the shade 360, but I am actually in the shade 320 right now. 360 is more my summer shade. I've gone through 2 tubes of the 360. I love this foundation because it builds really beautifully. It does look really natural on your skin, and it lasts fairly long. It doesn't last 24 hours, but you know, what kind of foundation really does, or why would you even need it to last for 24 hours? But I do like it and would recommend it and would repurchase. I also have the Illuminare Cosmetics Concealing Mineral Foundation. This is in the shade Florentine Fair, which is their medium shade. There's still a tiny bit of product in there, if you can see, so I will use the rest of that up. But I already have another full-size tube. I love this stuff, great as just a concealer or as an all-over full coverage foundation. This was actually the first full coverage foundation that was truly full coverage for me. And when my skin was really bad, this was probably the only thing to get me out of the house and make me feel normal. So thank you, Illuminare. Okay, the next one is the Boo Boo Cover Up. This is just a small sample jar that I got in my Beauty Army box. This is just dried out, so has to go, but I do have the full-size tube. This is great if you have acne at night, you know, do your skincare, and then right before you go to bed, just put some of the Boo Boo Cover Up over top your acne. It'll help conceal it, so you'll feel a little bit prettier going to sleep, but the ingredients in it actually will help with your breakouts. For me, it helped clear them up even quicker. I have the Fresh Sugar Rose Tinted Lip Treatment, and this is a mini one. I've used it up completely, if you can see that. This is my favorite tinted lip balm of all time. It's definitely my favorite fresh tinted lip treatment one. For some reason, I think the Sugar Rose just has more moisturization, at least for me. And I know that probably is stupid, but that's what I feel. I have 3 mascaras. The first one is the Pixi Large Lash Mascara. It had a green end to it, but I've lost it. It came off. And this mascara is really pretty. Gives you really beautiful lashes. It's just dried up. You know, used up mascara goes through its prime pretty quick. So this is something I absolutely would repurchase. I loved it. It did beautiful things for my lashes. So yeah, I would recommend a repurchase. The Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. This mascara, when I first got it, I raved about it on my blog. I loved it. It was affordable, and it did really pretty things for your lashes. But it quickly clumped up, and, you know, not after many uses. So I just stopped using it, and it just needs to get tossed now. The Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. There was a period in my life where I would not use any other mascara but this. It really does beautiful things for your lashes as far as making your lashes full of volume and really pretty. I don't know if I would repurchase just because there are other mascaras I really like better right now. But it's a good one, and if one came in a kit or something, I would get it. I have a mini Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is the old doe foot applicator ones. I just kind of keep this in my blog drawer for when I do photos and stuff, because if I need to swatch over primer, I usually just keep like a sample tube in there. I wouldn't purchase the full size just because I have so many eyeshadow primers. But yeah. I have 2 mini tubes of the Makeup Forever Sens'Eyes. I don't even know how to really say it, but that's how it looks like it's said. I know that the mini tubes now come with a pump because these are just like the open tops, and they're awful because you have to get a Q-tip in there to get it all out. But this is one of my favorite makeup removers, so one day I will purchase the full size. I've just had the minis. I think I still have 2 more mini that are like down low, so I'm going to need to purchase the full size and would recommend it. The next is the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. This is a little mini sample bottle. There's still a tiny bit down in there. I've kept this in my blogging drawer for the same kind of purposes, and I just didn't really like it. It's not something that I would purchase in the full size, but I've used it just because I've had it. Another makeup remover is the Philosophy Just Release Me Dual Phase Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. Now this is a fairly large bottle, so I thought, oh, you know, it's a little pricey, but it's a fairly large bottle. I hated this stuff, but I used it up just because I had it and I didn't want it to, you know, all that money to go to waste. So this is something I would not repurchase. It just felt too greasy on my eyelids and was too much money for that. Okay, I think that's all the makeup I've used up. So I'm going to move on to skincare. I have a mini Philosophy Purity Made Simple. There's still a super tiny bit down there, which I'll use up. I love this cleanser to get all my makeup off. Some people hate it. They say it's too harsh, but for me, it works great. This is also what I use to clean my makeup brushes. It cleans them really, really well because it's meant and designed to break down your makeup. So, love that stuff. I also have a mini bottle of the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser. This is a warming cleanser. I do have the full size, which I've blogged about. I just had a mini one from Sephora that I kept in my shower and it's all used up. I do like it. I would recommend it. I have the full size. I'm not sure I'll repurchase because I kind of like the Biore Warming Anti-Blackhead Cleanser better, but yeah, we'll see. This is the Bare Minerals Purely Nourishing Cream for dry skin. I don't have dry skin, but I use this and it is practically completely gone. I really like this. It moisturizes really nicely, and it's not even overly moisturizing. It wasn't something like in the summer that I would use in the morning, but I used it at night, and in the winter I would use it in the morning and night. I have a mini tube of the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum, which I got in a Birchbox, I believe. I have 2 of these actually, and it didn't do anything for my acne, and it's actually kind of gross. It turns like this weird dark brown color around the inside of the cap and everything. You can see it's kind of nasty looking, right? But it just didn't do anything for my blemishes, so I would not repurchase. Would not purchase. The DDF Ultra Light Oil-Free Moisturizing Dew. This is a mini bottle. I had quite a few of these actually, and I love this. This is a great summertime moisturizer for any skin, but especially those with combination oily and acne-prone skin. Like this, would recommend. I have the Olay Refreshing Toner. I've gone through quite a few of these as well. They're about $4, so they're super affordable, and they do a great job at eliminating the excess oil and making your face feel really fresh and clean without over drying. So this is a summer staple for me and something I would highly recommend if you are, you know, suffering from makeup meltdown stuff. It just helps to get your skin clear. I have 2 Empties of the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Remover Wipes. I hoard these. When I see them, I will pick them up because usually they get sold out fairly quick. What I love about these is they're affordable and they are saturated with product. Even down to the very last wipe, they're super, super saturated. So I have several packs already in my makeup drawers, and when I get down to one pack left, I'll go buy more. Definitely would recommend and would repurchase. So let's move on to hair. I've used up my Alterna Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. This is from the Caviar Anti-Aging line. They're not cheap, they're rather expensive, but they do beautiful things for my hair. They make a super silky feeling. I've already repurchased these. Love them, would recommend it. Love that stuff. I've used up the Instant Dry Shampoo. I got this in a Beauty Army box, and I really liked it because it made my hair, you know, soak up the excess oils. The scent was okay. It wasn't anything fantastic or anything, but it didn't leave any white residue in my hair, which was a big plus. Also for hair, I have the Serge Normant Metasilk Shampoo and Metavelour Conditioner. I've blogged about these. I really like these. These smell fantastic. It's like a cashmere smell. I don't know how to say it, but I love the scent of these, and they made my hair feel and look really, really pretty, if that makes sense. So now on to some body products, and I think that's it then. So, kind of boring, but the Skintimate Moisturizing Shave Gel, I use it in Raspberry Rain. I go through that fairly quickly, although the next product is what I usually like to use for shaving, which is my La Chiton Almond Shower Oil, which I have in the 8 fluid ounce, and this is the 2.5 fluid ounce, 8.4, I'm sorry. This is a staple in my shower. I have a giant one too. I love the scent. It, once it mixes with the water, it gets this like creamy, frothy type of, oh, it's great. I love it, would recommend it. If you love almond scents, you will love it. The Lever 2000 Perfectly Fresh Original Body Wash. This is something I used to use back in high school, so this is like a, you know, a 11-year use product. It just has a nice, clean, fresh, soapy scent, which might not be for everybody, but I like it. I use it sometimes. And then I have two products from Victoria's Secret. The first is the Island Escape Smoothing Body Scrub. Now this isn't used up, but the problem is the top popped, so every time I would squeeze it would also come out the top, and I lost the lid, so like everything inside of it is really dried up. But I love this. I think I got this last year. I'm not really quite sure. I don't know if they still sell it, but I loved it because it was nice and gritty, so it did a really good job at exfoliating. But like I said, I don't know if they sell it anymore. And finally is the Pink Aloha Wild and Breezy 2-in-1 Wash and Scrub. This stuff smells beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's like a beachy scent. Oh, I love the smell. I don't know if they still have this. If they do, please let me know because I will run out and buy it like today. This smelled so good. I loved it. I used it up. I have the body lotion too, which I keep in my shower. So that is all my product empties for this video. Sorry if it was too long. I will link below to any blog posts that I've done about these products because for quite a few I've done blog posts. So if you want to see before and after pictures or swatches and, you know, get information on where to buy it or something, check those out. And let me know in the comments what products you've used up lately, you know, whether you would go out and repurchase or maybe steer clear of. You know, let me know. I love hearing about it. So hopefully this video was entertaining, at least to hear about what I've used up, because honestly, with everything I have, you know, being a beauty blogger, I get a lot of products because I'm a product hoarder. You know, people, when they buy me gifts for birthdays or holidays or whatever, it's usually makeup or, you know, something like that. So I get a lot of stuff, and for me to actually get through something completely is a real feat. So kind of proud of them. So yeah, those are my product empties. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye!